And now, back to Kids Are People Too.
Yeah. You know, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, to save time, here's a way to say a lot about our next guest. Look. Isn't that cute? And take a look. Sense of humor she has, yes. Very pin. Oh, that's a Band-Aid, I think, there. Yeah. Uh-huh. You know who this is? Don't we know? Ooh. A little bit of gasping here. My heart stopped a minute ago. Please welcome Brooke Shields. Yay. How are you? Come sit with me. I'll let you sit there. Quite an audience, yes?
Yes, I was watching the show.
What do you think when you get, you mean backstage you were watching?
Yes.
What do you think when you look at all those baby pictures and stuff like that?
Oh, I think it's fun. I think everybody enjoys looking at their baby pictures. I mean,
yeah, I guess
I
so.
was like bald until I was really young.
Those are your
Yeah.
Yes, well, I tend to, the ones that bother me are the ones where I was naked as a little child. You know, I get very embarrassed by those, you know. Brooke, you know, like, people must say, Brooke Shields, I mean, she's so beautiful, she's a personality, she has everything. What do you say to that when people do that? Does it bother you?
No, I mean, I'm flattered when people say that I have everything and that I'm so beautiful. I look at myself, I mean, I don't think, oh, God, you're so beautiful. I just try to be as natural and normal as I can. I don't, like, think of myself as really different or special.
Yeah. But then people must be, like, jealous of your movie career. I am. I have no movie career. I'll keep working. How do you deal with the jealousy and stuff like that? What do you do?
Well, I try to do my best at proving to the people that are jealous of me or to people that act differently, to prove to them that I'm just as normal as they are. Because as long as they think that they're just like you or they can really be your friend. I mean, I don't like people to think that I'm on a totally different level and that I can't talk to people or anything. So I just try to be as nice and prove to them that I'm just regular.
What do you do about people who, gee, I don't know how to say this, but they come up and they want to know you because you're Brooke Shields. You know what I mean? They're hanging out around you because you're famous or something.
Well, I'm nice to them, but I will always sort of know that you can tell when a person is sort of just trying to get to know you because say you have a certain name or something. But I just try to be as nice to them as I can, but I'll know that they won't be my closest friend.
Yeah. One of the folks on our staff told me that you write poetry.
Yeah.
And gave me one of your poems, which I kind of fun. This one was written by you at age 10. I'm going to read it. But, and it's special because it's about your mother. I think I wrote about George Washington when I was 10. It's probably the dumbest poetry in the world. But anyway, I'm going to read this. This is by Brooke Shields at 10.
Valentine's Day.
It was Valentine's Day? To your mother, okay? It says, I love you, yes I do, more than anyone ever knew. As much as we quarrel, as much as we fight, I love you the same all day and all night. I love you. I like that. I hope I did it justice when I read it. I don't, you know, but that's really kind of nice. I can see your mother probably with tears welling up in her eyes when she first saw that.
Whenever I give her something or make her something, she cries.
Had you had a fight right before Thanksgiving or Valentine's Day, rather?
No, we don't fight a lot.
What do you fight about when you fight?
Oh, well, they're fun. I mean, like cleaning up my room or taking care of the cats, because I have 4 cats. And changing the kitty litter was not my favorite job.
No.
And I always have to do that. And usually just about what I'll wear. Little fights.
You would fight over what you would wear and all that sort of thing? How do you do? How do you work the difference out when your mother's really...
I usually end up cleaning the kitty litter and wearing what she wants me to wear.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, they're just regular fights between my mom and I.
Yeah. What kind of relationship do you have with your mother? I know she helps you in business, and a lot, you know, she's written up as being with you at places and stuff like that. Is it close?
It's very close. I think it's especially close because not only is my mom, but she's also my manager. And
professionally a manager,
yes, and we live together, and we're very good friends, too, so that I can really talk to her about anything, and we respect each other.
You still live at home?
Yes.
How old are you?
15.
Of course you live at home.
I live at home.
Okay.
And so we have a really good relationship because we get along, and we love each other, and yet we're good friends. We're like roommates.
Do you tell your mom anything? Everything?
I can tell my mom just about everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I mean, I always... when I was younger, I first tried a cigarette, you know, and I told my mom that I had tried smoking. And
Now, wait a minute, I assume she told you not to smoke, right?
Yes,
So
she
you,
always
okay.
told me not
So
to
then you
smoke.
went ahead and had a cigarette, and then you told her about it?
Yeah, because I'd always felt like I knew it was wrong, and so I decided to tell my mom. So I told her, and she was real happy that I told her, and she just said, you know, she asked me if I liked it, and I said no. And she said, would you try it again? And I said no, because I was really against it.
So she gave you a positive reaction to the
Yeah.
fact that you'd been honest.
And she didn't punish me or something. So she didn't, otherwise, like if I would have gotten really badly punished, then maybe if I'd done something wrong, I wouldn't have told her.
You'd have gone out to defy her or something. Was there ever a point where your mother, I don't know, because I would think you were very worldly with your career. Does she ever turn to you and say, hey, Brooke, what do you think I should do?
Well, yeah, I mean, as I said before, we respect each other so that we get along with each other. And I help her with some certain problems. Like, say, I'll come to her with a problem of my own, and she'll discuss it with me, and we're very open with each other. And if she ever had any problems of her own, she didn't feel well, or it was a bad day, or she would come to me. Or even about business, she likes to get my opinion as like a teenager.
Yeah.
To help her.
As far as what career choices to make for you and that sort of thing. Now, I know you're still into poetry. And I think you brought a poem with you. Would you read it?
Sure.
Now, this is a more recent one.
Yeah,
this is Brooke Shields at 15, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I write poetry whenever I feel like it. I mean, I can't really sit down and say, I'm going to write a poem. So I was in bed and I couldn't get to sleep, so I wrote a poem.
Does it help you work things out by writing?
Yeah, if I feel bad or I'm sick or I'm tired or something, then I got up in the middle of the night and wrote this. It was under the covers. I put it at a flashlight.
Okay.
I didn't want my mom to... Okay, it's called Sleep. Okay, this moment an amazing time, the relaxation of every scheduled system, the moment when thoughts flow easily all together because the silence is so loud. Minutes travel quickly and comfort surrounds us. Now the only time we can go deep into an unknown place where our problems are few and our minds imaginatively grow.
So we can suspect that Brooke Shields will keep writing poetry.
Yeah, I hope
Will you
so.
keep doing films?
Yeah,
Do you want to continue with your film
definitely.
career? I think you're a wonderful actress, and each film is wonderful. Question, though. Do you want the husband and children and the white picket fence? Do you want a family life also?
Yes. I plan on having children.
Do
Little
you?
babies, yes.
You want I think you're terrific. Brooke Shields, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy it? We'll be back right after this, so stay with us.
Kids are people too. Will return after these messages.